My name is Sean Hopewell, and I'm the Dive Program Manager at the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. So in September of 2018, we went and worked with an organization called the Coral Restoration Foundation, and we got to do every aspect of their care of these corals, from fabricating and constructing the coral trees they use in their nurseries, to actually caring for the trees in their nurseries underwater, and planting corals out into the reef systems along the Florida Keys. While we were there, we constructed 21 coral trees. We replaced 3 trees in their Tavernier nursery and actually outplanted 140 corals into Pickles Reef. So in Florida, in the last 40 years, they've lost nearly 90% of the coral coverage along the Florida Keys. Because of that, they have lost a lot of the protection they would get from the big storms that they've been seeing coming through the Florida Keys in the last couple of years, as well as a big reduction in the wildlife that they depend on. So the fish species that they need for fisheries down there, they've lost a big portion of that too. There are a lot of factors that they believe are causing the reduction in coral along the Florida Keys. Some of the big ones include the rising temperatures of the oceans in that area, also the rising acidity of the area as well. Some other factors they believe are the fishing and overfishing. Dragging fish nets along the corals actually destroy the coral reefs. Also the actual public interaction, so the divers and the snorkelers that go down there and hit the reefs are causing the degradation of the reefs, and pollution as well. The aquarium's involved because we believe it ties very closely to our mission statement, which is to inspire others to explore, discover, and learn about Earth's ecosystems. And we believe that protection is a huge part of that. A lot of people have heard about the push to reduce single-use plastics. That's actually something that will affect oceans. A big thing that happens is the plastics make their way out into the oceans. So if we can reduce that here in Utah, then we're reducing the potential for those plastics to end up in the oceans. So there are simple things you can do there. When you go out to dinner with your family, or you go get your coffee in the morning, do something as simple as don't use the plastic straw when you get your drink. Or even better, when you go get your coffee, bring your own mug, and then you don't have to use the plastic mugs that they give you. One of the most awe-inspiring moments for me on the trip was when I went and saw the Tavernier nursery for the first time. Just sticking your head in the water and seeing these rows of coral trees, of these endangered corals actually flourishing, was a truly awe-inspiring moment.